G'day guys, Chewy here and welcome back to some more coverage of Hearthstone, where today we're going to do a little bit more ladder action and we're at rank 7, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to jump in with some Handlock and see how far we can get up there. Obviously I did a little spotlight before on the deck that I'm using without Soulfire, and I guess I want to show you some more videos and hopefully show you some different classes that you might come up against and some ways you can play the deck. Let's kick it off. Alright guys, first up we have a hunter. Oh, it's a gold hunter too. Mr. Badgerlock. Okay, so this must be the guy we're versing, right? So now that he has a hunter that is this color, I'm assuming he knows how to play his hunter quite well. This hand is really not good for us. We really want, obviously he's going to be aggro, right? So we just want a little bit more board clear. Really, we want that Hellfire ability, or at least, you know, a Watcher and a Shadow Flame, I should say. That's okay, at least if he's going for the Undertaker variant. Well, that's good to have. You definitely want a Molten Giant, because we're going to be dropping low quite fast. And Badgerlock, so obviously this should be an interesting match, because favorably, you know, this deck, you know, is sort of weak against aggro in a way, but it's not. I kind of like it. You know, it's kind of a waste to throw him on that. He's probably got an Undertaker, but it's just that 2 damage to the face. But if I slow him down, I can't really... Alright, well let's just... this is not the ideal play to do. You don't want to be tapping, but I just want to see what I get into, and that doesn't help me at all. Really, it doesn't. Okay. Alright, Badger. So here comes the Undertaker. Make that play worth it. Oh, here comes Hunters. Oh, an Eagle Horn Bow. Great. That's 5 damage to my face. Okay. 3 cards, 3-card turn. There's the card we do need. So I'm thinking we just go for the silence on this occasion, just so, you know, we're taking another 5 to the face, potentially 7 with a hero ability, you know, or if he throws down some more creatures. And I guess really, what we want to be doing is clearing that board and not having to worry about an extra 2 damage on top of that, because that's some significant hit. So obviously he's not going to attack this turn, right? He might do a trade. Oh, lovely. Lovely. He wants me to attack his face, and I think at this stage that could be explosive. So on the grounds that could be explosive, I'm not going to attack his face, because if I trigger the trap, that gives him more damage, right? It's 2 damage. Let's clear the board and try again. Calling in from the next move from Badgerlock. You know, and having that bow pumping up all the time is really something you don't want going on. So I think what I'm going to do is, depending on what I'm mulligan into, so that's annoying. And obviously consistently he'll throw 2 damage to my face. Tap is really something I don't want to be doing just yet. I guess... I mean, if I... Okay, I've done the heal and then I'll tap. So I'm sort of back to where I was anyway. God, what is with these cards? This is the risk, right? If you are Handlock, there is a possibility you could draw into every card you don't need, which is what's happening right now. Alright, Badgerlock, what do you got? Oh, minion to 1 health. Good play. He's going for the trade. And clearly that must be a freezing trap. He doesn't want me to get a second shot at that, that's for sure. Is there a throwdown? I mean, he's got a potential 5 damage here. No, he's just going for the steady shot. Just slowly chipping away at my health. What I really want to do is at 5 mana. I want to slow him down a bit, right? Now, do I want to slow him down because I'm using spells, or do I want to slow him down because I'm throwing a Lotheb? Because I really don't. Yeah, I'm going to throw a Lotheb. Lotheb at least is going to, if anything, bait out his final Hunter's Mark, which basically means it's open season for the Molten Giants if I take that little bit more damage. I mean, essentially the dream hand here is, right, the dream hand is to drop these 2 for free with the Defender of Argus. Okay, here comes another 2, so that doesn't quite put me in that position I want to be in. I don't want to be attacking his face either, because right now, you know what, I could just Shadow Flame. That's a waste to clear his board on a Shadow Flame. I could just go for a little bit of lifesteal, right? Sort of playing it soft. No, you know what? I'm going to go like this. Defender of Argus. And pass my turn, because next turn I want to find out if that's a freezing trap, but I want to do it with the Defender of Argus. He's already used a Hunter's Mark, so if he wants to throw his kill command, he could now to remove a large threat, but he may even kill command this, and that would be a big indication. Well, you know what? He could. Oh, the silence. Well played. And I'm just going to Shadow Flame this, guys, because if he doesn't pump that up, I mean, it's the perfect Shadow Flame. In fact, I can heal and Shadow Flame that, and still get my Defender of Argus to unveil his trap. And then I can't replay him, unfortunately, but you know what? That is value in itself. Okay, so he's going for the card draw. It's a good play. It's a good play. I know the deck he's using now. I know this deck, so that there is a high chance that trap there, my friend, is explosive and not even freezing. High chance. How do I risk that? I think I go for a little bit more heal, right? I go for a little bit more heal. Or do you want to trigger the trap first? Let's see if it's a trap. I think it is. Oh, so it's a trap that wants you to say he wants me to attack his minions. Great. Since now that I know that's the trap he's trying to play, that's cool. Now I think we've got him, guys. That's it. I can't believe that whole time it was Snake Trap. Losing my voice there a bit. I can't believe it. That whole time. Isn't it amazing that he would hold on to such a card? I kind of, but I guess if you plan for Freezing Trap and you play around that, you can't lose. So we're going to see some potential large damage here. It's not going to be enough, unfortunately. If he has a second trap, that is the play to play. But I think, my friends, is you're going to see Badgerlock Rage very shortly. Here it is. Here comes a kill command for the removal. Still got 10 on the field. Mind you, this isn't fatal. This is 10 damage. It's pretty damn close to fatal. So he's throwing away his weapon. Great. Now that he's done that, I'm going to go for the face. I'm going to throw down some defense. Yeah, I'm not going to tap, though. I'm just going to pass my turn. And the reason I'm not going to tap is I can't see him bursting me down, but by God. And I believe that his second hour. I can't recall now. It could be. We've got him. It's over. He's coming for another weapon, so I'm quite happy that... and he's just going for a steady shot to the face. Is he going to go for a Freezing Trap? Yeah, comes some more damage. So this is the game, guys. What an epic match this round was. What an epic match. And he's going to kill himself to the slime. Well done to Badgerlock. That was a good match. It was getting close and scary. Let's jump into another. And for our next... Oh, well, here we go. This is what I'm talking about, right? This is what the meta's all about, this heaps of aggro. Not a bad play. We're going first. We definitely don't need these big bad guys. Mountain Giant's not the one you want. Molten is. The only reason I'm keeping the Watcher is really that I'm mulligalling, that I'm going to draw my Owl. I mean, having out there early in the game and putting pressure on enemy's face is really a good way and a good tactic. I guess essentially he's my 2-drop minion that I wouldn't mind throwing down. So let's see what we get. Let's see. Come on. Come on now. Oh my God. That is what you want to see. Yeah, we definitely don't have that board clear component. But man, oh man, turn 4, we've got some aggression here. This is good. This is good. That's fine. You can bring him out. Huh. So he's pumping him up. Here's the real question, guys. The risk is this thing gets beefed up big time, right? And that's a pretty high risk for me. See, I throw the Owl down, and he's not going to get beefed up at all. In fact, I'm calling a trade. Oh, I know it's great. I know it's great to get this guy to be able to attack, but he could drop out. In the time that I get to turn 4, he can drop down a lot of death rattle minions. There you go, there's another one. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So now for my response, I'm not going to tap. I'm just going to throw my Ancient Watcher out because I want him to know... that I'm throwing him out there for 2 reasons. I'm sort of calling for a trade if he's got a Hunter's Mark to throw it now. And the other thing, I'm setting up for a potential Shadow Flame, so he could throw down the Hunter's Mark. He could ignore it and go for my face. There's some options. So he's going for the face for that fixated damage, which I'm happy for. Turn 4, again, we're not going to tap. The reason... Oh my... What is with this match? Okay. I've got to do it, guys. There's no not doing that play there. Taking a fair bit of damage. We're down to a 9-turn Molten Giant. So, well, 7 now, obviously, after the Leper Gnome kicked in. So any extra damage coming to my face really is going to supplement me getting Big Boy out. Great, now he's a 5-turn. So for the reaction, oh, beautiful. So I guess for the next couple of turns, we're just going to pivot between Sludge Belcher, Siphon Soul, Sludge Belcher, and when available, a Cheap Giant. That there is clearly a reaction from him trading one of his little creeps. Oh, this is just beautiful, right? So we're going to throw this down there. I don't want to trigger anything yet, right? No need. We want to sit like this. Right now, a Shadow Flame would clear his whole board. I definitely don't want to be throwing anything anyway. You got to play around that. Chances are he's got a Freezing Trap. I know some of these decks don't carry that. That is the reason why I am waiting. Here's the first Hunter's Mark, which is fine. It's calling for the trade. He could throw 2 minions into this and get to its next form, which is great. But really, we're completely gonna ignore all of this, and we're gonna eat this bad boy up. Oh, beautiful! And get a card draw off this guy. Oh, did I misclick that? No, I didn't. Perfect. Now we're back to where we need to be. 1 Hunter's Mark down. There's 1 to go. Playing around that he has a Freezing Trap. I mean, obviously we're calling for some serious damage from his... Oh, here comes the bow, so we're definitely not going to trigger that first alliteration. Here comes the kill command on our face. No, he's going for the clear. This is great, guys. This is great. So he's going to trade a minion, and he's potentially going to get 6 to our face, which is a 2-cast minion. So 2, 4, 6. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now the risk is he has a Hunter's Mark, right? That's my risk. Oh, you know what? We'll just sit up. Oh, yeah, no. Well, so if we... how are we going to do this? He didn't quite do enough to our face. We need to throw these 2 out, right? We need to bump him up. I'm really throwing a massive gamble that he doesn't have a Hunter's Mark. If he does, it's game over. Unfortunately. Here comes the Hunter's Mark top deck. He's playing with me. He's had it the whole time. And he doesn't. Beautiful. So, obviously right now, the problem is with if we go Lord Jaraxxus, you know, we can't use Molten Giant anymore. Because the way Molten Giants works is that it scales with your health, basically. Huh. Well, that's good. That's a delay move. I'm quite happy playing a delay turn. He does have some damage here. Do I trigger the trap now? Yes, I do. Here's the Freezing Trap. So he's forecast. I mean, this turn here, it really puts us in advantage. Right now, he needs to start trading. He's got 1 Hunter's Mark, and we've got him at top deck drawing. So next turn, we are going to go for the Mountain Giant, because we're sort of just setting ourselves up here. Beard Myers, that... Oh, God, this could be a pain in the butt. No, not anything but that card. That's 6 damage. Jesus. Man. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Why? So, we're in a bit of poo here, guys. Now we're the ones starving for a card. I mean, right. We could just trade, right? I could gamble for a tap, but it's too big of a gamble. I could go for the no, so it's not the best play. It's not the best play, I know. But you know what? We can't have him having that leg. Now at least it's bumped him down a bot. We've got him to the top deck, and we really have to now focus on dropping Infernos and beefing cards up. I think we're just going to go for the Mountain Giant just for that. Oh my God, no! Oh, what are the chances? God. Okay, he'll go for the face. Then he goes for the trade. Well played. So we're going to have to throw down... oh, that's okay. This is okay. This works. And the reason why this works is we're pretty much... We're setting up for next turn win. Potential damage. Hunter's Mark would put him in a favourable condition, but I think that play there saved us. You know what? It looked risky, but Jiraxis saved the day. Jiraxis saved the day. Alright guys, looking good. Let's go for just one more match. And for our final match, wouldn't it be anything different but a hunter? And you know, I don't mind, like, yeah. I guess this video is proving one point. Just because it's a hunter doesn't mean it's game over. And you know what? The real thing with the handlock is if you can sort of maneuver around the burst damage that comes through and play your taunts to your advantage, you're going to win that end game. You've really just got to survive and play it by ear and really react to what he's doing. So we've got our owl, which is the perfect response. Not to that. So we do have a Shadow Flame, good board clear potential here. So I think I'm just going to throw this guy down to let him know. Let him know that that I've got some pressure there, and if he doesn't throw a secret down, if he doesn't go for any form of trade, well, we're going to be doing our trades of our own, and we're going to be unlocking this as our own minion at level 2, which is fine. So he's going to go for the face, which is fine. This is what we want, right? So we're going to go for this. We're going to take the damage from that first up. The reason why that one is it's got an extra 2 damage looming on us, which is fine. Obviously, calling a good trade here, he could, of course, do his little call for a beast and get Huffer, which would be a pain in my butt. Oh, the weapon! Of course, the weapon. And he's going to go for the minion trade. Will he go for the face or the second trade? He goes for the second trade in the card draw. Well played. And we have... Oh, well, would you look at that? Oh, you know what? I could just tap at this point. Just tap, because turn 4... You know what? No. I'm not going to... I'm throwing that down because I want him to trade, and I'd rather him use the weapon now than use a secret. And if he throws a secret down, I'm just going to ignore it. But the beauty of if he does throw a secret down is, well, he didn't. It could be freezing trap, and having a second one of those is really painful for him more than it is more of a benefit for us as well. So I guess we're just going to throw this guy down, and this time we're going to go for the tap. The reason why this time we're going for the tap. We really have the option of throwing down a sludge, which is sort of going to slow down his face advance. And I guess throwing this guy down here, it really is calling for a hunter's mark. He goes for a Loatheb, so unfortunately we can't do the Shadow Flame. We can't actually do any spells either. So in accordance with that, we're just going to go for the defensive play. The reason why we're doing this, it's ideally now we're calling for a massive hunter's mark. And it puts us in a position where we can't really Shadow Flame to kill his Loatheb. He's going to go for the Loatheb. No, he's going for the Flare. Could be drawing for that Hunter's Mark. Did he get it? Did he top deck what he needed? Okay, so we're going for that. That's a high chance we'll get a Hunter's Mark this turn. He's burning some cards, and he didn't get it, guys. Perfect. So we're calling for some trade action here. Unless he's got it, and he's going to trade it with that. Lovely. Some more beasts. Beautiful. Beautiful, guys. Hero damage to face, more than acceptable. So, oh, this works. So we'll Shadow Flame destroy it all, and then we'll just puck off one of his minions. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So we're going to go for the board clear. And we're going to have to deal with one of these, and we're going to deal with it like this. Beautiful. Bit of a risk right now is we have no giants. We really need something to throw into. This right here is not a play. I mean, ideally, if he did a high main, we can, and we will copy that high main. Copying the high main, okay, what are the risks? Okay, Chewy. None now. Well, yeah, I could copy the high main, and by copying it, I lose the ability to Shadow Flame. Or I could absorb it. Every minion on the deck dies to a Shadow Flame and a spell. Absorbing it gives me a little bit longer ability to survive. I don't know if that was the best play, but I don't want to throw this guy away just yet. He really is key to my defenses. But if I have to next turn, that will be the board clear. Massive potential board clear. I cannot not do this play. It's what I need to do. It's what I have to do, guys. Oh, and Alex Straza, so I'm not too concerned about that play now. So we're going to go for the board clear. Two doesn't kill everything, right? He doesn't kill everything either. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to kill that, right? That's not going to happen. Oh, it's a shame. This is really hard. Even if I tap, the only thing I could tap into would be one possible card to do the job. So I'm going to go for the known. The risk with the known is... There is a risk, right, but I have to do this. There's no choice there. Yes, I've got, 6 damage coming to my face, which puts me at critical. You know, he could kill me next turn, guys. This could be not the hand you want to see. Let's see what he does. Okay, so he doesn't have the... He's toying with me, or he doesn't have what he needs. Damage-wise. So this is a fair whack of damage, right? The risk being... I can copy and lay an area of defense, but what I really need is life. And life is what I'm going to get. I'm not going to attack with Alexstrasza because there is an extremely strong possibility that one of those two is a freezing trap. If he has a Hunter's Mark, now would be the time. Now he's going for the Animal Companion. One companion would definitely end me, and it's not the companion he wanted. Still got some significant damage coming to my face. Even with the delay here, guys. Even with the delay. So this is good. This is probably better than most plays. And it's really just getting some of that life back. Again, we're not going to attack with the traps that he has there. We want to throw our Defender of Argus into it. And essentially we I guess what we're really going for here is maybe another copy. Oh, he's going for the card draw. So unfortunately with the card draw, that does allow him to draw in the cards he needs to win this. Okay, game plan, guys, game plan. One's a freezing trap. One's an explosive... Hunter's Mark. This is probably the turn he requires. Or he's going to use his beasts to destroy these minions, because that's also a good play. So Hunter's Mark is here for sure. He's just dwindling him down. That there has just really saved his day. So there's the second Hunter's Mark. Or is it the first? This guy's good. He played his deck well. And now he's through. He's through and the damage is real. God, who would have thought that Cult Master has caused me so much grief? And here comes some damage to the face. Okay, guys, we're in a lot of trouble. Loatheb is a delaying card. Not the best card we can play right now. We have 5-7 damage, and I'm very sure, I'm 100% sure that the spell that he has in his hand is what he needs to take me down. So, unfortunately, guys, I think this is it. He got us. Old Caesar Soz. He got us good. And I think it really came down to that Cult Master. Cult Master saved the day. Well, yeah, this is it, guys. That's 5 and 9. Well played. I hope you enjoyed the spotlight today, and I hope you enjoyed a bit of the gameplay. And I guess with the hunters we did face, I just wanted to show you it is possible that you can actually beat them. The deck has its advantages. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the matches. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I hope you maybe picked up something along the way. Drop me a comment if you like the deck or you think we could change something up, and I'll just keep on cracking and trying to get up this ladder. Thanks for watching.